Gaffer, thanks for joining us. Off the back of some brilliant form, we travelled to Tranmere on Saturday. How's everyone heading into that one?
Everyone is fantastic that we need to be heading into. Just everybody, as you say, looking forward to the game, and we just go marching onwards, hopefully.
Yeah, and obviously we touched on that form briefly there, but we've had plenty of praise in the media. One from Gary Neville commenting saying that we're the best side Salford have played this season. It must be pleasing to see that we're not the only ones recognising, how good we have been in the last few games.
Yeah, but we've got to get better than that, because we've still, if people start saying how good we are, which is, it's a compliment to the players and to everyone else, but it was only a month ago that people were also saying that we was looking like we was going to get relegated. So if you believe it when it's good, you've got to believe it when it's bad. I know what we've got in the tank, and we know what we've got in the tank as a team. And if we don't work hard and don't carry on doing what we're doing, we'll start losing.
I know you've touched on it quite a lot in post-match interviews, but I think what's been sort of most impressive about our recent performances is, the dynamic and how everyone's changed with the amount of injuries we've had. I know we sat at the training ground earlier and we counted. We've had 9 league games this season. We've had, including within-game injuries, we've had 7 different partnerships at centre-back. It's been, amazing to see how everyone's developed. New relationships have developed with likes of Luddy and everyone.
So the game's about partnerships, but there's other clubs that have had injuries. We're not sitting there, and you get criticised sometimes for telling people what the injury are and what they are and what they ain't and what this and whatever. Plus we've had a couple gone down with the COVID, as you know. But it's a challenge. That's called running a football club. You don't sit there and bleat about it and moan about it. You get on with it.
And I suppose another thing that's been really impressive is perhaps, I know you touched on Sam Ashford last week, sort of players like him, the performances he's putting in, maybe the goal contributions aren't there on paper, but what he actually brings to the team, what some of the other players like Jake Hessenthaler that maybe go unnoticed bring to the team, it's just been incredible to watch so far this season.
We know what they're in TV. We wouldn't have signed them unless that they're offering you something. And it's a credit to everybody, as I said to you. It's not, we haven't got no superstars. As been proven, we've got very, very, very good spirit and a good squad and a good set of lads, and it's hopefully that will build upon itself, and as we get better, the players get better and the squad gets better and the media gets better and the questions I get asked get better and all these sorts of things, and then everybody's happy. And it's all about building, it's all about looking forward. If you start thinking that you've cracked it, that's when you fall on your backside.
Obviously, brilliant ticket sales for Tranmere so far. It'd be great to see as many travelling Reds up. Sport in the last 2 home games just simply incredible.
How many's going?
I think there'll be at least over 100, which for us, with the petrol crisis and everything, is...
Yeah, very good. But you're going into a place, Tranmere, the football club that I quite like Tranmere. I do like Tranmere. They're proper football. It's a bit like Bristol Rovers, I was saying the same. They're proper football people up there. I remember last year with this talk to the stewards and that, and they know the history of the club. They work there for the right reasons. And there's people there behind the club that are doing it for the right reasons, for the football club. The fans are for the football club. And it's a tough place to go, but it's an enjoyable place to go because I quite like the area. And the team, you always know you're going to go there. And the fans, as I keep saying, they know their football. You can't con them sort of fans, for want of a better word. They know what they're looking at, good or bad. And it's a pleasure to go there and play your football. I think they're a very well-run club. Once again, I hope they're not too well on Saturday, but no, it'd be good. It's good to go up there. It's good to go up there and see football.
Cool.
Excellent. Yeah, keeping with Tranmere, last year beat them 4-0 and 1-0 away from home. Good results on that. Do you think that will play on their minds when you go up there, or?
That's a different manager, different scenarios. Will it play on our mind? No, not really, because there was no fans any of them. As I said to you, their fans up there are good fans. They get behind their side, and we haven't experienced this year. It's been good because you're experiencing fans, and a lot of our players have not played. Young people like that. Well, you've got a crowd of people, and it's funny how you react. It can work good for you, it can work against you. And no, as I said, they're in the right area, aren't they? As soon as you mentioned Liverpool, I was lucky enough to go up there with Bournemouth and everything and see them and Everton and that. And listen, it's a football environment up there, which is nice to go with.
Yeah, but you must go there with full of confidence with the run you're on.
I wouldn't care whether it's Tranmere or whether we're playing Man United or whether we're playing Dulwich Hamlet. You're always confident. If you're not confident going somewhere, then you're not going to go there fully prepared to win a game, are you? Or try and win a game.
Yeah, and how are the injuries? Are you expecting anyone back this week?
No. If anything, we've picked up a couple of others, and it's just knocks you back a little bit. But it is what it is. You just got, we're going from day to day now and what have you. But you hear other managers and everyone else talking. It's lucky that you get. The secret of it is, as the players might be fit, but they're fit to train. You then got to get them fit to play. But if they're not playing games, they're not going to get fit. And how do they get fit to play in the games? Is through being fit to play. It's a catch-22.
Yeah.
And you can't force someone to play if they're not fit. They may be fit to train, but then you've got to train them, and you hope they don't break down again.
Yeah.
That's life, isn't it?
Yeah, so, but you've got Tuesday night, you've got the Papa John's Trophy.
Yes.
That's a good opportunity to give some of the players who haven't had those minutes.
If they're fit.
If they're fit.
If they're fit, because it's not being a smart ass, but you then hope that they don't break down in training or they don't pick up this. And it's just getting that 90 minutes, 2 or 3 games under everybody, and then we're trying our best to, and the lads are working double hard at it, Lewis and Bradders and that, all the coaching staff, Joel, and everybody's working hard to get the fitness going, and I think you can see the benefits of some of it with the performances we're putting in.
Yeah, and just touching on the fuel crisis that's going on, the panic, and it hasn't affected you or any of the players as far as you're aware?
The only thing I hope we don't run out of petrol during the game. That's all I'm worried about.
Thanks, Sean.
Thank you.